Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they... The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go. Let's go.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated. That was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
Hey, that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Just like that. Just like that. Hey, 25. Set go.
On the ground with Ward. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 88 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the number 1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Again on the ground, again it's Ward. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Wilson will throw again. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Here we go, set. Ran 38.
53, Mike. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll run on 1st down. Humphrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
He's not going to get me. 48. 48 for Mike.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
43.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, Johnson. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Let's make these babies crawl the way back.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Humphrey, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. I'm looking down from our booths. You can tell this crowd wants him to go for it right now.
And believe me, he knows it, and he's weighing that through his head right now, actually trying to filter that out because this needs to be a cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team enough to go for it right here? I think he's going to reward the crowd and do it.
And if he doesn't get it, they have to go the full length of the field. And we'll see. And his kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They run it with Ward. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Wilson. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Rams have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a busted coverage.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is end of the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
On first down, Humphrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Credit that good coverage to Paulson Adebo. Got a hand in and knocked it free. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Play action. Now Wilson. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
48 Mike. 48 Mike.
Ready, go.
Up the middle they go. Humphrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Ward. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Ready. We got three.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Let's go.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Wild Bill. Mike, 48.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Set, ready. 60, Pittsburgh. Hey, we got four. Got four down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
Here we go.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4.
Let's put that team on the bus.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And Cooks has it over the middle. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Come on, set. 50, clear. Here we go. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25. Ready, set, go.
Here's Ward. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go,
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
To throw is Wilson.
Hey, let's get there.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Wilson. Out quickly to Judy. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ward, and he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Carried by number 2. The tackle by David
Watch the
8 yards.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ward trucks over him. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Let's go now. 10 Tucson. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike, ready.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ward. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Wilson. Touchdown, Rams. Jerry Jeudy, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Set, ready. 10 black.
Coming to you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Go.
On first down, Humphrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Set, black, 95.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Sliding out of the pocket. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
48 for Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Go.
Up the middle they go. Humphrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This will be caught at about the 6. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Ready,
Line
ready.
of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Ready, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
Next to score, Rams 14, Cardinals 9.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ward, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 38 to Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
Check 48 to Mike. It's been a long day for you. Out, 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 out.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And oh, he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
The quarterback this
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or two.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission.
You got nothing. Mike 38, Mike.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Watch tight. Tight is right. 4 down, 4 down.
After the sack on first down, Wilson got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Amari Cooper, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Hurts, strong in the victory, as his guys run their record to 10-4 now with 2 weeks to go. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check. 53's mine.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. That's complete to McBride. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Go!
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Three buzz. Check 48's the mic.
He'll look to throw.
Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
53's the mic.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watts. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And that will keep the lead at 8. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Ward. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Wilson now off the bootleg. This will be caught. Judy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Go, go, go.
Throwing is Wilson. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, a quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ward. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Hey, 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 hey. Hey,
Wilson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
At the 32-yard line.
Set, go.
On second down, Humphrey looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle but couldn't spring himself free. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. Up the middle they go. Ward. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Ward. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Ward. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st 49-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Wilson. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Ward. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Slam. Ready, go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's caught left side by Judy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 38 to Mike. Let's go, D. Wide. Get ready.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Working with a 2nd and 4.
We're going 25 to Mike. Come on, D. And 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Again, Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
87's mine. Don't worry about that.
Here's Wilson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Come on, baby.
Looking to throw. Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Rabbit. Ready, go.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Ready. 38.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2nd and 2. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watts. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down now, it's Ward. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Ready, ready. 30 pace. Let's go. Double up.
They'll run on first down. It's Ward, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Good sock, baby. That's baby sock.
Mark 38.
Ready, ready.
Mark 38.
Let's go.
On first down, Ward. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Wilson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. On the Jets sweep, they get this to Cooks. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Hunt will score. Touchdown, L.A. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Kareem Hunt the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there? Well, you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw here. He's got McBride here over the middle. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Pull it together. 53's the mic.
They're going to look to throw. Able to get this one to McBride.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Glover. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd and 15. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Check, 53's Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Kill, turn up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Justin Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ward on a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 8 yards.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Los Angeles, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Arizona, This was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.